In today's video, we're going to fine-tune FastestVPN for gaming so you can reduce lag without getting kicked from matches. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and I'm going to talk you through the settings and strategies that are going to help you get smoother gameplay. We're going to look at which protocol to use, how to pick the right server, and what other tweaks can make a really big difference. Stay tuned for some bonus tips on avoiding common mistakes that sabotage your performance. Let's get into it. So let's start off with the basics. What is FastestVPN? It's a virtual private network that focuses on affordability and simplicity. Despite its name, it's not always the fastest on the market, but it does offer a really decent balance of speed, security, and features at a low price. This service operates around 800 servers in 49 countries and supports protocols such as WireGuard, OpenVPN, IPv2, L2TP, and PPTP. FastestVPN includes a built-in ad and malware blocker, an NAT firewall to protect against unsolicited traffic, and supports up to 10 simultaneous connections. It also provides features like smart tunneling, which is a form of split tunneling, WVPN and P2P servers for torrenting. The company is based in the Cayman Islands and claims a strict no logs policy. Apps are available for Windows, Mac OS, Linux, iOS, Android, smart TVs, and even routers. Let's dive into some of the key features before we get into the settings. So FastestVPN has a lot of features that can benefit gamers. WireGuard support is the most notable. This protocol is known for low latency and high speeds, which just makes it ideal for online games that require quick responsiveness. Smart tunneling allows you to specify which apps go through the VPN and which don't. So for example, you can route your game traffic through the VPN for privacy while leaving streaming services or voice chat outside the tunnel to reduce that lag. WVPN routes your traffic through two servers for added security, though it's usually unnecessary for gaming and can slow you down. P2P servers are optimized for file sharing, but can also be useful if you need stable upload and download speeds. FastestVPN also includes a kill switch and NAT firewall to maintain privacy and block unwanted traffic. Now let's talk about why latency matters in gaming. So latency is often referred to as ping. It's the time it takes for your data to travel from your device to the game server and back. High latency results in delays between your actions and what you see on the screen, which can mean the difference between winning and losing in fast-paced games. VPNs can increase latency because they add an extra step in the route your data travels. Choosing the right protocol and server can minimize this impact. And remember, download and upload speeds are important, but gaming performance hinges more on latency and stability. A connection with lower bandwidth but low latency can outperform a high-speed connection with jitter and packet loss. Now let's talk about gaming settings and tweaks. So follow these steps to configure FastestVPN for optimal gaming performance. So first off, you want to make sure you choose the WireGuard protocol. In FastestVPN app, go to Settings, Protocol, and then select WireGuard. This protocol adds only a few milliseconds of latency and preserves most of your base speed. If WireGuard isn't available on your device, pick IPv2 for mobile or OpenVPN UDP for desktop. Definitely avoid OpenVPN TCP, L2TP, or PPTP, unless other options fail as they introduce more latency and are less secure. Next is to connect to the nearest server. So you'll want to open the server list and pick a location close to your physical area. The shorter the distance between you and the server, the lower the ping. If the game server is in a specific region, choose a FastestVPN server in or near that region. Use the app's ping indicator if available and switch servers if you see high values. Next is to use smart tunneling. So go to the smart tunneling or split tunneling section and add your game to the list of apps that go through the VPN. Leave other high bandwidth or latency sensitive apps outside the tunnel. This is going to reduce congestion on the VPN connection and improve performance for the game. You can also exclude the game and use the VPN only for other traffic if your primary concern is streaming or browsing while you play. Next is to avoid double VPN and unnecessary features. So double VPN and obfuscation can slow your connection. Keep these features off unless you're in a restricted region that blocks VPNs. The NAT firewall should remain on as it protects against unsolicited inbound connections without affecting speed. Next is to check your device and network. So gaming performance performance depends on your overall setup. Close background applications that might consume bandwidth like downloads or updates. If you're on Wi-Fi, switch to a wired Ethernet connection for a more stable connection. Restart your router and modem occasionally to clear memory and reestablish a clean network connection. Now we're going to talk about understanding latency and packet loss. Latency isn't the only factor that affects your gaming experience. Packet loss occurs when data fails to reach its destination, which causes stutters, rubber banding, or disconnects. A VPN can sometimes reduce packet loss by routing traffic through a more stable path than your ISP uses. However, if the VPN server is overcrowded, it may introduce its own packet loss. To diagnose issues, run a network test with and without the VPN. If packet loss drops when using the VPN, it's likely helping. If it increases, try another server or protocol. Now, jitter is the variation in latency over time. Even if your average ping is low, high jitter can cause inconsistency gameplay. Again, selecting a nearby server and using wired connection is going to help reduce that jitter. Okay, now we're going to talk about some bonus strategies for smooth gameplay. So beyond the basic settings that we talked about, consider these additional tips. Number one is to test different protocols. Occasionally, IPv2 or OpenVPN UDP may perform better than WireGuard depending on your network and the game server's location. So don't hesitate to run quick speeds and ping tests with each protocol. Number two is to play during off-peak hours. If your home internet or FastestVPN servers are congested during evenings, try playing earlier in the day or later at night. Less congestion means lower latency and fewer drops. Number three is to optimize router settings. Use quality of service on your router to prioritize gaming traffic. Assign a higher priority to your gaming device to reduce lag when multiple devices are active on the network. Number four is to update firmware and drivers. So keep your router firmware and network drivers up to date. Manufacturers often release updates and improve stability and performance. Number five is to check game server status. Sometimes lag isn't your fault. Game servers experience issues as well. So verify that the game servers are running normally before tweaking your VPN settings. Number six is to use a gaming VPN router. So installing FastestVPN on a router means every device connected to your network benefits from the VPN. However, routers do need sufficient processing power to handle encryption without introducing extra lag. Consider a dedicated gaming router that can manage VPN connections efficiently. Okay, now that you got the full picture and you know all of the settings and the bonus tips, let's talk about some pros and cons to FastestVPN so you can decide if it's worth investing in. So FastestVPN's biggest strengths are its affordability and support for WireGuard. It offers a really simple interface with just enough settings to tweak your connection without being overwhelming. Smart tunneling lets you fine-tune which traffic goes through the VPN, and the NAT firewall adds a layer of security. 10 simultaneous connections make it really suitable for households with multiple gaming devices. And additionally, FastestVPN lifetime and long-term plans provide really good value for budget-minded users. Now on the flip side, FastestVPN's smaller server network means you may not always find a server close to your game servers. The service lacks advanced features like specialized gaming servers or high-capacity networks that are found more in premium VPNs. Also, speeds can be inconsistent and customer support is not as responsive as some competitors. While WireGuard improves performance, older protocols like L2TP and PPTP are still available and can mislead inexperienced users into choosing insecure or slow options. These limitations don't make FastestVPN unusable, but they're just worth noting when comparing services. Okay, now let's talk about the pricing because it's something that you probably won't see a lot. If you want to get the best price possible, we do have a link down in the description below. Once you click that link, as you can see, you can save 93% on this lifetime special deal, and it's just $40 for life, a one-time payment. They even have a 31-day money-back guaranteed, which is insane because it's only $40. So with this, you get the WireGuard protocol, password manager, 10 multi-logins, P2P optimized, no logs. You can also stream Netflix, Disney+, BBC iPlayer, stream Hotstar, as well as Amazon Prime videos. Okay, and then if you want to add any logins, so if you need more than 10 logins, you can add more logins. You also can add a dedicated IP, which is just $1.49 per month, and then port forwarding for $1.20 per month. So again, there's not many VPNs that I have seen that have a lifetime deal, so that is a really big selling point for them as well. So is FastestVPN for you? It's a great choice if you're looking for a really budget-friendly VPN that can handle casual gaming. With the right settings, you can achieve low latency and maintain privacy without much hassle. However, if you are a competitive gamer who demands the absolute lowest ping and most consistent speeds, you might prefer a VPN with a bit of a larger server network and special specialized gaming features. Think about how much you play, how sensitive you are to lag, and whether you need advanced privacy tools offered by other providers before deciding. Again, there's no right or wrong, it's just about what you need and what's going to work best for you. I know how overwhelming it can feel to try to figure this stuff out on your own, but once you choose the right protocol, pick a nearby server, and tweak a few settings, gaming over a VPN becomes so much smoother. If you want to get the lifetime deal with FastestVPN and save 93%, don't forget to use our exclusive link down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you choose and use VPN services with simple guides and honest advice. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you have not already, and of course, leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.